Hi everybody, my name's Ollie. Welcome to another edition of The Watch Collector. Today we've got a watch that has got not one but two collaborations in its creation. But before we get to that, the obligatory wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing the Patek Philippe 5930P World Time Chronograph. So what we've got today is the James Lamb, which is actually a collaboration with Collective Horology and the limited edition. So just a little bit of background. First about the manufacturer, James Lamb, English, started in 2020. Always had an interest in horology, of course, and an engineering background. And really what he wanted to do is to create super idiosyncratic timepieces with an extremely handmade feel. You then have Collective Horology, which is a US-based retailer, and what they do again is they really concentrate on collaborations. Founded in 2018, and they've worked with brands such as H.Moser, Bulwark, Chapek, and IWC. So they've got some really fantastic history in terms of the brands that they've worked with. And lastly, the limited edition, which of course is the premier independent retailer of independent brands in the UK. So this one in particular is the James Lamb Origin Azur. Of course, what's going to hit you straight away is the fabulous abstract geometric blue dial. I think that's really, of course, is going to stand out massively on this watch. And the other thing that I really get from it is, leaving aside the blued hands and the off-centered subdial, which I think adds extra intrigue, is the way that the case looks and feels. It's 39mm, under 10 millimeters in height, and 42-hour power reserve from a sleep to movement, but made completely out of Argentium silver. This is it really does capture, I think, the quintessential English essence, should we put it. It looks handmade and it feels it. It's got a very nice weight to it, and actually, if we flip it over, we're going back to those English roots. Actually, quite a pretty case back, as you can see. It's not sapphire crystal, but it adds that extra weight and allows for some really very pretty engraving. And you've got all the confirmations of the materials around the outside. And as you can see, this is a 1 of 12. Now, given the very small number of watches that James Lamb makes, you're not going to be surprised that this is a 1 of 12. And as I understand it, only 6 are available through Collective Horology, and 6 are available through the limited edition. So it's certainly a watch that you're not going to see very often. Going back to that standout blue dial, that's something that really attracts me straight off the bat. The off-centered subdial, it's a nice touch. I think the way that it's been done with the darkened blue hands adds a little extra kind of depth to the way that it looks. And overall, particularly at this price point, around about £7,000 to £8,000, I think if you're looking for something that really does have a very handmade feel, and I can't stress that enough, it does look and feel handmade. If that's what you're really into, then you can't go wrong with this, the James Lamb Origin Azur. I'd be interested to see what you think about this, because of precisely what I've said. In fact, you know what? Before we finish the video, let's get a wrist shot and try it on the wrist. Feels certainly larger than the 39mm that the case is. Suspect that must be because of the lugs. The strap is actually very nice. It feels extremely supple. I don't know how that's going to correlate to it to the wearing of the strap. Bearing in mind this is on a pin buckle. But overall, it feels comfortable. It has much greater presence than, as I said, the 39mm suggests. And I think that's probably because the way that the eyes are sort of deflected from the size of it and brought from in to out as a result of the smaller subdial. And again, with that geometric pattern. Overall, it's a simple, elegant design, and really, as I've mentioned already, provides that handmade feel. So guys, I'd really love to know what you think about this watch. That's the James Lamb Origin Azur in collaboration with Collective Horology and the limited edition. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.